Greetings, it's Michelle Renee Tendaji Eshe. I want to thank you for tuning in. It's very interesting as I review and I look over the books, all the many books that I have. I have discovered more than anything that it is the personal work and intention that you put into your so-called energy work, spell, etc. We can have as many books that we can fit on a bookshelf, that we can stuff in a bag, that we can put on a counter. However, none of it makes any difference if you're just not putting it to good use. And the reality is that once you recognize how the element functions, you can ask that element that you're using to work for your benefit. It's just the same as learning about colors and knowing the aspect of colors. And so when you use those certain colors in your candle work, those ingredients or those elements become active for you. It's the same as when you are doing your kitchen witch spells and workings. You learn what thyme is, and you learn how rosemary affects your spells, and you can charge the rosemary to do certain things for you. That's also the same with any liquids like coconut water and milk if you're using milk in certain spells. I don't drink milk, however, I keep milk because I know that they have a certain property. Also, our ancestors drank cow's milk to some degree, or they drank coconut water, coconut milk. So these are pure forms of liquid that our ancestors indulged in. So therefore, when you are using those in your spell work or in your rituals, what you are doing is acknowledging their power working through your hands, you being the greater part of their manifested experience of life. So therefore, then it becomes even more powerful. Goat milk, excuse me, that's another one that I keep in my refrigerator. So when you are asking someone, oh, can you create a spell for me? The most powerful spells or the most powerful work that you'll ever do is one that you have created yourself. One that you already are familiar with. One that has the passion executed by your own words and thoughts. Some people only draw as their form of magic. That's it. They can write it on a piece of paper and it comes into fruition. That's because they know that it can come into fruition or that it does come into fruition. Some people have the gift of words. Some people have the gift of fire. It's not that one person has it and the other person doesn't. It's just that they are using that element more than this other person, just like a muscle, and it gets really developed. So likewise, go into your kitchen, get that encyclopedia of magical herbs, and begin to learn how you can apply the elements and the herbs and the resources to work for you. Everything at your disposal can be used. And this is just an example. When I first came to Texas, my sister lived directly in back of a railroad track. And it was a living railroad track because I want to say every 25 minutes, a new huge locomotive would come roaring back 20 feet from the back fence. And at first I thought, oh my gosh, really? Who is going to deal with this all day? So I was sitting in the backyard meditating, and something told me, you need to use train magic. You need to use locomotion magic. You need to use the energy of the rails as well as the power of the locomotion to send your thought forward. Move it forward. Quayle. So when I began to do that, I would hear the train and I would tell myself and then also the little spirits that were with me, I'm like, okay, everybody get ready. And so then I would feel the thought, okay, get your thought ready. What do you want to send? What do you want to project forward? And then I would have my thoughts. So by time it came rolling past my backyard or my sister's backyard, I was jumping the rails and throwing placing my thoughts into the carts and delivering them. And my thoughts and my requests were being answered literally as quick as that train got to its destination. And that was the key. So work your magic. You are it. You can do whatever. Okay. With that being said, have an amazing Wednesday. And this is the Wednesday message for our Wednesday witches who happen to be wearing black someday in the week, right? So anyway, I am going to relax a little bit and do some writing and creating. In the meantime, I'll get back with you soon with another weekly Witchy Wednesday tip. Ashe. Blessed be.